Hi everyone, welcome to EDUC 610. I'm Dr. Michelle Powers and I'm your instructor for the class. We are going to be together for the next 7 weeks, and so today I just want to take a couple of minutes and orientate you to the Moodle site where you'll find all of your assignments and information. So first, let me direct you right up to the upper right hand corner. This is my contact information for you. I encourage you to use this liberally and often. I include both my email and my personal cell phone. Please know that email is probably the best way to catch me because I am checking that frequently throughout the day. I don't have the ringer on for my phone all that often just because I don't want it to go off during class or in meetings. But you are welcome to send me an email or a text, or you can call me at any time if you have any questions whatsoever. I really want to emphasize to you how strongly I feel about that. My job is to help you get through this class and have the best experience possible. So with that, let me take you through some of the elements of the course itself. And please know that this video is recorded to be used throughout numerous semesters offerings. And so if you see dates or names that don't quite coincide with your class, don't worry. The video is still current. I'm just using one video across several semesters. So with that, here is where your syllabus is found. I encourage you to take a look at that at your leisure. You'll see a welcome letter, and this is where the orientation video is, of course. A little bit on online discussion etiquette, which I'm sure you're all very familiar with, having been in an online format now for several classes. Here is all the information for the activities we're going to be doing together as a class. There will be current events discussion, textbook group discussion, individual reflections of the textbook. You will have a professional article review you will do about 3-4 weeks into the course. You'll be prepping and getting ready to do that. And then there is a final assessment. Please know I will be talking at length about all of these final activities later in the class, so don't get too worried about those right now. You can certainly open them up and take a look at them. But please know that I will spend more time with you on those as the class proceeds. Before I get too much farther into it, I want to talk about the textbooks for your class. Contemporary Issues in Education is the main text for this class. If you do not have this, please get it as soon as possible because we will be using it every week of our class. There are numerous chapters done by different authors that represent this entire text, and I think you will find it to be very valuable as a tool to reflect on. Some of the chapters are getting older, and so some of the work we're going to do is talk about, while this was an article written 20 years ago, what is happening today? Has anything really changed? Are things still the same? Some articles are incredibly timely and right on point with what's happening in today's society in regards to education. So please get this book as soon as possible. The other text that is required for this class is your APA manual. You can see mine has lots of tabs and things. It is my best friend when I'm writing for professional work. Please know that you need this as a resource. Now, that being said, I will point out to you a brand new resource that the university has secured for all of our graduate students, and that is Academic Writer. Academic Writer is basically taking the APA manual and it's providing an online tool for you. This is where you can go, you'll click on this, it will bring you to a site where you can develop your own username and password for free access to this tool. There's all sorts of information about how to use Academic Writer. Basically, it allows you to write and curate resources and references with an actual interactive APA manual, and it will help you with your citations. It will help you develop your reference pages. It's a very intuitive tool. It is brand new. I am learning it myself, and so I do encourage you to explore it a little bit. I'm not requiring you to use it, but it is there for you as a tool to support your writing. All right, other elements of the class I want you to be aware of are announcements. I will do announcements from time to time. I do try to be fairly communicative with all of you. Announcements at the beginning of each week of the class, sometimes at the end of a week. If I notice something of importance that I want to bring to your attention, I will typically do an email and I'll also place it out in announcements. But I also have a site for all of us to use, which is our parking lot. This is if you have a question you want to pose to the whole group, you have a problem you've encountered, something you discovered. Maybe you're looking for someone to just share papers back and forth so you can help by peer editing. This is where I'm trying to help build our community and help you know that you're not by yourself. We're all in the class together and we're all there to help one another. So please feel free to use this at any time for any questions or support that you might be looking for. You will see that the classes are all divided up into weeks. With each week, I provide for you the information about what you need to be doing for that particular week and some information. And so I'll just scroll down through it and you can see the structure, week 3, week 4, etc., etc. Everything is there for you. You do not need to have other places to submit information or look for other guidance. Everything is going to be right here on Moodle. The other piece I want you to see is off to the column over here is information with supports from our library. We have excellent librarians who are ready and willing to help you at any time with any help you might need. And then also just some course resources for finding journals, APA resources, videos on using APA, and then also a little information about what is a peer-reviewed article. Because that is also an expectation with the majority of the papers that you're going to be writing, is that you should be relying on peer-reviewed articles for professional research and writing. And so that will help you just a little bit if you're not quite sure what peer-reviewed articles look like. Okay, so that is it. That's kind of our quick and dirty orientation to our class. I cannot tell you how excited I am to have you here, and I hope that you enjoy this class. It really is very exciting to have the chance to get all these different opinions together and have good, important discussions. And that's really what we're going to do over the next 7 weeks. So again, welcome to class, and I hope you enjoy it. I look forward to seeing you online.